In this video, I'm going to show you where you can source, download and install a face pack with faces that look like these for Football Manager 2024, and you won't even need a supercomputer to install it. For step number 1, you will have the simple task of going to the description of this video and finding a link that will take you through to the DF11 Faces website. So once you have clicked the link in the description, you should now be taken to the DF11 Faces website, and in particular the part of the website for the DF11 Mini Pack. You can see there is over 200,000 pictures in this pack, and those player faces will all appear in game. The next thing to do is scroll down and download the face pack, but before we get to the download section, there is a little disclaimer for this face pack. It is designed for lower end computers. Their pictures are 124 by 149 pixels, so they recommend that you use this face pack with the default skin. If you have another skin or a custom skin that requires bigger pictures, the pictures may become pixelated and maybe not enhance your using experience. So we would recommend that you use the default skin where the pictures are quite small and they will work perfectly with that skin. So once you've read that and you are prepared to download the face pack, you just go down to the yellow box here, hit on the button, it will take you through to high drive, and you click download. Simple as that, you are now downloading the face pack. This face pack is around 3.5 gigabytes, so it may take a couple of minutes to download depending on your internet speed. Whilst we're waiting for that though, if we scroll further down this page, you can see that this face pack also comes with updates. So the original face pack was released in July. There are now updates for August, September and October. So I'll also show you how you can download those and use them too. So for the purpose of this video, I'll just do August. You can download them all. So once again, you just hit the download button from there. It'll take you through to a slightly different website, a Google Drive website. And this time you just hit the download button here. It'll say it's a big file. Do you want to download? Hit download anyway. And then once again, in the top right hand corner, you will now see you have 2 files downloaded. And if you want to get all of the packs as you go along, you can download them all at once. Once they are finished, I'll show you what to do with them next. For the next step, you need to locate the files that we have just downloaded. If you're on a newer version of Windows, the default folder for that will just be in Downloads. If you have changed it to a custom directory, go to wherever you changed it to, and you should be able to find the files there. Once you've located them, you'll notice that they are in a zip format, and you might need a piece of software to unzip those files. You can either download something like iZark or WinRAR, and they will help you. Or if you're on a newer version of Windows, they do have those tools built in these days. So for me, I'm simply going to go across to the top file, which is the base face pack from July. Right click it. Now I've got 2 options. I can hit extract all, or if I go down, I can show more options and then go to iZark. And I simply go to extract to DF11 Mini Facepack July 2023. And that will start off the process of unzipping that file. You can do more than one at once. So as you can see, I've also now got all of the packs here, and you want to go to the next one, which is August, for example, right click and follow the exact same process. So for me, show more options, go to iZark and extract them to the update file. Once you've done all 4, I'll show you where you need to move them to. Once all of those files have finished unzipping, you should be left with something that is resembled in the top half of the screen here, where you will have your 4 original zipped folders, and you will now have 4 unzip folders. From this point, you no longer need the zip folders and they can be deleted. We are now going to work with the unzipped folders. With the unzip folders, we now need to move them to the correct location so Football Manager can see them. The first thing you're going to need to do is open up a new window and go to Documents, Sports Interactive. And if you've never played the game before, you will just see 2024. So click on Football Manager 2024. Once you're inside of that folder, you just need to right click and set yourself up a new folder called Graphics. I've already done that. Once you go inside of that folder, that is the location you will need to move your face pack to so the game can see it. So the next step is to just go back to where that face pack is located, the unzipped version, go inside one layer, and we're just going to drag that into the graphics folder that you have just set up. And once you see it, it will go straight into there. Now, That is set up for the July face pack, but we want the updates too. So go back to your original location. And for this one, we're going to go to August and simply click on the config at the top, click Control and A, then Control and C to copy them. If we then go back to the graphics folder and go inside of the face pack and click Control and V, and that will paste everything inside of that pack. Now, depending on the size of the pack, this can take a little while. You may get a few pop-ups saying that you have got these files already. Do you want to replace them? Simply click yes, and that will overwrite the existing files, and you'll have the most up-to-date face packs. So once all that's done and you've gone through each of those, copying and pasting them into that folder, we'll go into Football Manager and show you what they look like. Once all that copying and pasting is complete, we can go and load up Football Manager 2024, just like I have on screen here. Now you can see when you first start the game up, it will look a little bit like this in terms of the player faces. In the top left hand corner, they will have blacked out faces when you go to players like Lamine Yamal, one of the new Wonder Kids, Mohamed Salah, Endrick, and even Vinny Jr. So what we're about to do is put that face pack into the game and show you how it's done. There are two ways to do this. You can do this at the start of the game when you are on the landing screen by clicking the preferences button. But if you're already inside of a save game, the easiest way to do it is to go to the FM logo at the top here, go to preferences, and you will land on this screen. From this screen, go to advanced and then across to most common, go down to interface, and you will be looking for the skin section. Now this is very important. What you need to do is make sure that this top box that says use caching to decrease page loading times is unticked, and tick the reload skin when confirming changes in preferences. Once you have done that, at the bottom of the screen, you'll see the confirm button is now lit up. So we can go on and click that confirm button. A box will pop up to say it's changing the skin, and that will now be loading the face pack into the game. Now this could take a few minutes depending on the speed of your computer. So I'm going to come back once it's complete. So that process has now finished, and as we can see, we now have Lamine Yamal in the top left hand corner of the screen. If we go through, we see Mohamed Salah in his 23-24 Liverpool kit. We have Endrick in his Palmeiras jersey, and we have Vinny Jr. in his Real Madrid kit. So that shows that the face pack has worked, and that is exactly how you get this mini face pack inside of Football Manager 2024 to enhance your playing experience. Right then, if you're still with me at this point of the video, firstly, a big thank you. Secondly, if you could hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, that would be fantastic. Also, a big shout out to DF11 for providing these face packs. The work they do is absolutely fantastic. For this one though, I'm going to be leaving it there. Thank you for watching this guide. I'll see you on another video very soon.